Okay, so today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to build the best upgraded trap on the Donut SMP. It's literally unescapable, unlike my last trap. So what you have to do is just start with the normal stuff, buy a honey block. Yeah, I know I bought one, I have to. And then buy the deep slate tile, put on there, or switch into a slab, craft some slabs in there, put your slab there, and then go too high with this, and then get some sticky pistons, because you're gonna need something that's gonna push these back. So I'd say get around 8, and so just make it so that you have 3 of these, and then you have just place it like so, and then put a block here, and get a composter, because what this is gonna do is it's gonna line up the place hitbox to the armor stands, and you're gonna want 2 dispensers, place them like this. And then what you're gonna want to do is basically you're just gonna wanna place one block above everything, and place one extra here. Get another composter. Just keep in mind, guys, I might make a mistake, so if I do, I'll give you any mistakes I made at the end of the video after I check the schematic. And then this is what it should look like so far. And after this, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to dig behind here, so you know where the honey block is, and this is also gonna help you when you're bowing them. So you're gonna want to get some redstone, and place 2 here. Place something here, and then place a piston there, and craft your redstone into a redstone block, and put the redstone block there. And then make sure you do this after you place the redstone block. Place a sticky piston going here, and then you're gonna want to get some more redstone, because you're gonna have to connect it up soon, so you need to get some redstone. See, like 30 redstone should be enough. And then you're gonna go 3 blocks out, break this, place sticky piston on each one, and then do we place the sticky piston, get 2 slime blocks, not 1, because you're gonna have to put 1 on each piston, and then get a redstone block, get 2, and before you place the redstone block, there's 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here, and then make sure you have nothing in the dispensers, because it will break it. Put a block of redstone here and a block of redstone there, and then break that block, because I did something wrong, and then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to What you're gonna do is gonna go and I'm gonna get a redstone torch, put it there so this actually works. I don't know why it's not working as well, but the finished product is gonna work. There might be some bugs, so don't worry. Then you're gonna want to place another one here so they both stop, and then you're going to want to wire these up, and the way you're going to do that is go around here and fill this area up. You'll know later what this is for. Now what you're going to do is place some redstone here, but make sure it goes back to here, and then build one block up so you can actually reach this. And then after this, you want to place a single redstone repeater, and this is where the upgrades come in. Catacombs guy told you to put this at 4 ticks. If you put it at 4 ticks, one thing I found was that you have a 20th of a tick, which is like 20th of a, like 1 tick, which is like a 20th of a second, to power down like this, and you wouldn't escape the trap, but you would go like up here. And basically you could just escape if you break them because you can't be hit. So what I would do is I'd just put this on 1 tick. I don't know if there's any danger in putting this in 1 tick, but that's how it works for me. So just put this here, and then no hunger. Make sure everything is wired up, no gaps, because you don't really have many opportunities to test this. And then to test if this does work, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get some gold, or you can just buy a lightweight gold pressure plate. I'm gonna buy gold because I think it's cheaper. 1k block of gold, W. And then you want to craft them into lightweighted pressure plates. Then what you're gonna want to do is stand here, and then you place it down and then drop an item, any item. If it does work, your screen will look like this, and that means it's working. And you make sure that composter has gone out, because if it hasn't, then you might want to try and fix the redstone yourself, but just put it like this. And then this is, make sure the redstone torches are off and they're going like that. Don't fill the dispensers yet, but if you want to turn it off, I'd recommend buying some logs and then turning them into buttons. So just place down a button here, and then get some piston. This is like an automatic way to like reset it. You're gonna want to buy 4, so and set these to max. This is not like affiliated with the trap, so even if you mess this up, it won't really do anything. Just make sure you get this right, because then you won't be able to reset the trap and it might fail. And anyway, once you're done with this, you've trapped the person, you picked up the loot, you're gonna want to press this button, and if it works, the trap's gonna stop and it's gonna be reset. So now you've finished the main part of the trap. If there's anything in between, like this chorus, you're gonna want to break it. Also, a side note, build this in the end, because stasises don't work in the end. And and then you're gonna want to go down here and build a redstone, break down a few blocks, and then get some soul sand and get a trap door. This is a stasis to pull you so you don't get trapped as well. Make sure when you pull it, it goes down like that, or else you might, trap yourself. Let me just break it. Okay, anyway, you're gonna work out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're gonna want to place down some, you're gonna want to get some kelp and go to slash shop, good nether, buy some soul sand, just like one, get water. And this trap costs around like 500-ish K to make, so it's not the most expensive trap like the minecart trap, because the minecarts they didn't really work that well and could easily escape. But anyway, break it. When you break it, you should go down like that. Make sure when you put your pearl, it floats and it doesn't touch the bottom. And now you're gonna test out if this works. This is the full version of the trap without the armor stands, so don't leave the video just yet, because you need to put armor stands to make sure it fully works. You know, drop an item. Yep, you get pulled. Make sure you get pulled, and you need to put your pearl here after every single trap. And you can't forget that, because if you do, then well, and make sure this works. Because if you do, then you'll get stacks in the trap with them, and you're gonna get killed. And yeah, so that's how it should work. And then anyway, what you're gonna wanna do is like me. Good stuff. In my ender chest, I have this. Is gonna be the most expensive pop. I'm gonna want a power 5 bow with infinity and instant damage 2 arrows. So an infinity bow, and you're gonna want an anvil after you've got your power 5 bow, and then place the anvil down, combine them. I don't have enough XP, but if you do have enough XP, what I'll show you is that you combine both of these. You can rename it however you want. Apple machine. Yeah, so that's just an example. And you get your arrows. I recommend only buying like one, because a stack is like a lot, and I didn't know this, but you can just put infinity. Or what? Why am I losing arrows? Anyway, yeah, maybe you do need to buy arrows, so yeah. Buy arrows, and then once you've TP'd them, stand here on this block and put your whatever you have in your orders and drop it into here. This piston block specifically, because you can't just place the block here and then do it, or you'll pick up some of it. And make sure your inventory is full like this, so you didn't pick up anything and then they do. Or else you can just slash shop whatever you want. And this is the trap that actually got me to 58 mil. It can trap netherite players, but they take longer, and they can probably slash shop faster, so you need like much more items in your orders. I'd recommend doing a sea pickle order or glass order, or just anything cheap. You can see I have a melon order, and I also have an iron order, which I didn't mean for traps, but you know, this can also work. And yeah, basically, you know, now you're almost done, but the last step to making the trap will be getting 2 hoppers. Why isn't my inventory full? Okay, getting 2 hoppers. Get a hopper and get like 2. Then make sure you place the shulkers in the right place to make sure you didn't do anything. I'm also gonna show you guys where to stand and where to TP them in. And you're gonna want to buy an armor stand shulker with like what? Like 300k. You're gonna want to place them there, and then one over here, and they're gonna deplete, and they're gonna fall in there. Don't test them out. If you want to build another layer, you can, but I find that this is the best. Even too much, really. And to make sure this is working, but like you need to make sure you turn the trap off quickly before this. Also, what I find is that if you put these first two on like, and then this one on on 3, it resets this trap much faster. So what you want to do, you want to stand on here, then let's say this deep slays the person, they're gonna spawn here, they're gonna be pulled, you're gonna bow them after they died, then cut off, and you're gonna press that, and this is gonna happen. I think I did something, so just put it like that. This isn't supposed to happen. I don't know why it is happening, but anyway, just do that. Anyway, yeah, this is the what should happen if it's not bugged. So don't listen to me, I guess. Then get armor stands and put them back in. So yeah, I don't really have many clips of trapping people with this, but I can guarantee you the only way that you can escape this, if the repeater is set to 1 like that, is if you chorus through 1 tick before you get TP'd into this, which is really hard and nobody really does that anymore. So yeah, just do that, and if they do chorus through, just leave the game so they can't TP to you. And yeah, that is this trap finished. And also, before you leave the video, a note is what you're gonna want to do is when you're TPing them, so let's say they send me a TP. Also, don't use this on Bedrock players. Bedrock players, like, they don't work for this. And what you're gonna do is, if you place this before you send the TP, it's gonna say unsafe area. So after they accept the TP, or rather, I wanna get deep slate and then end the chest like this. And now I'm going to show you how to trap them. I'm just going to search up some arrows because you need like some good arrows. So you just want to search up, I got that arrow, and then you're gonna see some, eventually you're gonna see, where are they? Yeah, a stack of instant 2 damage arrows. Recommend like 2 stacks, and then orders, and then yeah, now you're ready. What you want to do is I'll show you guys what it's like, and I'm gonna TP a streamer in. So yeah, the next clip will be me trapping somebody. Okay, he accepted, place down the pressure plate, get pulled. Yes! Okay, we killed him, let's go.
Alright, pull.